Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. He go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This man not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Aha. Now you wanna don't hear all these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want to make the common man get what he supposed get for this country. Una never hear something. Now go hear one. Maiyegun, you go show na paper. Maiyegun diary Politico. So my people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh.
I'm flying doctors. I'm flying doctors to do check-up for president.
One day check-up.
No, hold on. So, no, we're gonna leave that one. This thing be like, say we won't carry motor, go service abroad. You understand? We won't carry the national vehicle. Go. Do you know that countries when know themselves know they let foreign nationals touch their president?
You know what you mean?
You know,
our
you know the level of security risk it is for you to allow a foreign national to touch your president. They don't even look. In some countries, a president, you know, they wear the same cloth 2 times. Because you know one launder, the cloth. Unless like people, you know one launder made they go plant cheap.
Inside out.
Inside.
You understand?
Yeah.
So people where they bring in cloth, you get people where they bring in cloth.
Special.
You understand? They not born anybody where to touch with him one way. Because if you implant chip, every secret where the president know, you go to know. Then we go carry our own president, go put him on top of,
no be once, so no be twice.
put him on top of bed. Leave him for
pass out.
In a random private hospital.
Nurses they take and learn work.
For another nation,
For another place.
The nurses where they touch and so, now normal nurses, so.
Then when I say we'll be suffering country.
I beg.
When he reach to buy one small tokumba, when person wanted to do Uber, when I go say, one make we do local, we do local. But when I want to check up on our service plane washer, so I mean we never did it. When we did it, when I wake me.
I don't have a this today.
If you want to go, you understand?
6 years of holiday.
This is 60 years of independence. Okay? 60 years of independence. Hospital, one better hospital.
Each president to each president.
By right, Nigeria is supposed to be where all these West African presidents go to come for checkup. And guess what? You may shock you to know that when you go abroad now, the Nigerian doctors go do this work.
Yes, now. Yes, now. They are the best.
We get best everywhere. So waiting had us now to buy the equipment.
Where they go to the check president.
Because building day, AC day, generator day, everything day. Now just to buy.
Hello there. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you from wherever you're watching from. This is Maiyegun live. Adetong Agba. Thank you very much for that. I couldn't make it. I know I missed a lot. I wanted to come around myself to say, to shout, Buhari go, no place for the wicked, no peace for the wicked. Oh yeah, go back to where you are coming from. But thank you very much that all of you, you represented well. Thank you. And many people are also going to resume there tomorrow. And there's also a bigger, gathering scheduled for the Wellington Hospital on Wednesday. And we have also received the report that, yes, happy Easter to all of you, everyone. So we have also received the report that they want to pay people. Okay, they want to pay people in London to come out and do their own protest to support Buhari in that London. So for the past 4 days, Nigerians in London, they have done so well, including those who are to travel to London. They have done so well to keep Buhari in house arrest. In Nigeria, Buhari will keep people in house arrest. Yeah, without any offense. Then he ran away to a country where, things work. So Nigerians who have been in bondage for 6 years with him, right? Today, they now have others who are doing the Lord's work for them. Adeton, thank you very much, my dear sister. God bless you. So I would have been there too. So for 4 days, he couldn't go to his doctors, and we don't have any reports that his London doctors that they have visited him inside that place. Okay, now they are now planning to organize another protest for people who can come around and just carry flag and say Buhari will love you, Buhari will love you. So if you see any video, or if you see anyone, or if you see any group of people in front of that same place shouting Buhari will love you, now £75, and they promise them all. The person that will mobilize them will collect £100. So they will pay them £75. They don't care, even if you are a foreigner. Right now, as we are talking, as you are watching this video, they are already recruiting people in London for that. But at the same time, yeah, the people who went there to go and tell Buhari to go home, there will be no peace for any wicked human being, wicked government, right? To run away from their own wickedness and enjoy relative peace in another country. Okay, so you are doing well. It is pushing them. Now they don't know how to bring Buhari out of that building. Do you get that now? They don't know how to take him to the hospital. There are people who are already ready to take over the hospital. This is where the government of the UK will have to do something. Do you know what that means? Eh? And let me tell you why it is important, by the way. But it is important to let these criminals that they believe that whatever we do, they call everything we do or whatever we say, they are what? They are calling it ranting. So don't listen to that one, those ones. Those ones are broad. They are just ranting on social media. If they want to change Nigeria, they should come back home. But they know that you can't go back there and change anything. Who are you to change anything? Forget it. If you are planning to go back and change anything, if it's either they kill you or the system kill that your ambition of changing anything, then you will become them. You won't be the first person to go back and try and change anything. There has been thousands who have went back to go and change everything. How far as changing everything help them? So the politicians know that. They will say, why don't listen to those ones? They are just on social media shouting. Because according to them, and they are very right. The people in Nigeria, right, they have been psychologically brutalized, abused so bad that they can't challenge them, even if they want to. The politicians in Nigeria believe that they have done so well to tame the rage in every Nigerian that will make him challenge or make her challenge their authority. So they are very confident. Is it money that they need to suppress people? Is it force? Brutal force? They have it. They have everything they can use to suppress millions. So you see, the rest of us, they consider as loudmouth. Those ones that they consider as living outside Nigeria. The people they call the troublemaker. They call people like me a troublemaker. Somebody who have freedom. And it's because nobody can arrest him forever, he say. Right? Nobody can jail him, and there's no court that can just pick him up just because he says something about politician. To them, I am just ranting. They'll just leave those ones. Just making noise. Abroad. Now that they consider us as noisemakers because they have conquered the people that they claim to be leading. Our own job is to make sure and to tell them that you are wrong. If those you have destroyed in Nigeria, if they are so powerless to challenge you, to make you get away with everything as you are getting away with them, we won't make you comfortable. Do you get that now? If there will be anything to worry about, it won't be just about our ranting on social media. It won't be just about what we say or what the name we call you on social media. It will be about the fact that you cannot go to where we live and feel comfortable. You can't come around to where we live abroad, right? With what you are doing in Nigeria and expect always, like you always do, right? You've been enjoying it before now. And let me tell you something. They will still be enjoying this privilege to some extent, okay? But I can also assure you, they also know that enjoyment of coming abroad, people organizing program for them, where they will come in and speak to all of us. You know that kind of idea. The embassy will say, oh, a minister is coming. He wants to meet Nigerian community. Buhari president is coming. He wants to meet Nigerian community. Blah, blah. They will still be enjoying that kind of privileges under guided, strict arrangement, okay? But you see all those other ones where these fraudsters, governors, senators, reps, ministers, they will come to town. They are coming in to come and enjoy the luxury that they can't give the people back home. Now, all those ones that sneak out, you know what happened to Ekweremadu? We will have to go on to the Ekweremadu beating 2.0, a new version that is higher, which means we have raised our amber alert. We are not just going to be talking about it anymore. They said we are ranting. They said we are just noisemakers. They said, well, with everything we say, can we change anything? There's something we can change. Make their lives unbearable whenever they are looking for that comfort. That is what we are doing in London now. So if you haven't been to the Nigerian house in London, don't worry. You may not know what you are doing already. You are also helping share the awareness and raise the awareness. Share the news and raise the awareness to those who can go. Every day, people are planning on when they are going to go there. They said Buhari will use 2 weeks here. Somebody who cannot build a single hospital to take care of him, medical checkup. And they brought him here like a normal patient. Okay? That's the president of Nigeria, right? The privilege he enjoys here, we have to make sure that everywhere they go, everywhere you see their family members, their children, who are being raised and sponsored with the stolen money from Nigeria, Now, let them know that we can make them uncomfortable non-violently. We've done it for about 4 days. It's not the first time. It's been done many times. And this time around, we have to keep the tempo. He came here, the president of Nigeria. I was talking to, an honorable person this afternoon after what happened this morning. And I was like, he's so greedy and selfish that he doesn't really care about or they don't really care about the consequences of what they are doing, okay? He flew from Nigeria to the UK to come and see a doctor or see his doctors, okay? Now, his doctors work in NHS in the UK. That means we have to use the NHS facility. The NHS hospitals in the UK. So they have their own special hospitals for these VVIPs from Africa, okay? Where presidents, government officials from Africa, different parts of Africa, they will come here. When they come here, the same people who are unable to build the same medical facilities for their own people back in Africa, so they will come here, right? Since the government of the UK, they have the facility, they can take care of the people in the UK. So they can take care of people who are also coming from outside the UK. As long as you can pay. I live here, okay? And as a resident of the UK, before I get my legal stay, every time I get my legal stay renewed in this country, they will charge me what is called NHS surcharge. Those who have paid it understand what I'm talking about. Those of us who have never been qualified or allowed to take what is called legal aid when you are trying to legalize yourself in the UK. Now, when you are putting your documents together, among other charges you are going to pay to the government of the UK, there's something called NHS surcharge. NHS surcharge is what will give me the right to have access and use the NHS. If I have anything to do in the hospital, that surcharge is what we call it. The fact that I've paid to be a resident, I'm going to pay for that too, right? That stay, I'll pay for that. I paid for that. Then I also paid for that NHS to get it's called NHS surcharge, and that is over £1,000 in the UK, £1,100 in the UK, and I pay that every 2.5 years myself in this country. Now, then I also have a job where the government tax me, okay, to keep the NHS going, so that living in this country will give me access to this healthcare. The UK government does not give me free healthcare. UK government does not pay for my healthcare. I pay for that because legally to have access to that, I have to pay for it. In Nigeria, the impression back home is that, you have access to healthcare. You have access. There are Nigerians in this country, because they have no legal right or legal stay, they cannot access the NHS except when they have emergency. Because when they have access to NHS, they will need to be documented. And documenting them will prove that they don't have the documentation, so they will avoid NHS completely. That means this healthcare that they are telling you that living in the UK, you have access to it, is free. It's not free. That you are a Nigerian living in the UK, you know it's not free, right? Now, somebody who is also budgeting, overseeing a government in another country, budgeting for the same healthcare for millions of people being taxed for that same healthcare, people being charged for the service they won't get. That same person put it in the budget for himself to spend 3.5 billion naira every year for travel and medical allowance. The same person is budgeting 3.5 billion naira for himself, the Aso Rock Clinic, where the facilities that should look after him are meant to be installed. They didn't install that, so he took the money. He also took the money that allows him to fly everywhere, and president of a country came to another country as a visitor, as a as a medical tourist. Okay? He's not doing that he's not paying for it from his own private pocket. They wash the plane. They wash the plane. They clean the plane. They fuel the plane. Then they flew the plane down to the UK. every night, they will be paying £5,000 minimum for that parking. But when they tell Nigerians, they will say they will ignore where they have to fuel the plane. They will ignore where they have to possibly service the plane. They will also now say, because it is the plane of a president of a country, yeah, that is not on any official visit, who is now visiting UK where there is no government official in the UK, no government representative in the UK, attended, appeared at the airport to welcome him, to say the UK government, they are aware he is coming. Do you get that now? He flew in under this private capacity, spending the country's money, right, to access the medical facility, public health care facility in the UK. So, in two ways, I am concerned. And we shouldn't make them comfortable anywhere. We shouldn't. So if any Nigerian think living in the UK give me the right to everything, no. I paid for every goddamn thing that I have access to in the UK. Buhari, who failed to provide the same thing for millions of people in Nigeria, is here. And he is not just the only person that does this, okay? This is like a normal thing. When they were speaking to one of their ministers, African Wahala, I decided to click on your super chat because I didn't want to miss it because of the comments, okay? Thank you very much. Buhari must go. Disgraceful president. Start, perfectly put. Shameless people who are now doing everything to, one, they have told us that we are inconsequential. We are inconsequential. So shut up. You are just making noise. They know that we can't elect or change them. We cannot influence their laws, okay? We cannot help them change their security system. We can't make them do their job in Nigeria, okay? And we can't even stop them from going anywhere in the world. Of course, we can stop them going everywhere in the world. And there are two ways we can stop them. Number one, when we finally establish all their crimes against humanity, their collaboration with the terrorists in terrorizing that place and the people in that country, once we establish all of that, we will serve that to all of the international communities. When they are no longer in power, when they can no longer use diplomatic cover, when they can no longer be immune from arrest, we will see how much that power, that invincibility they think they enjoy now, we'll see how much that will last. The second way to also stop them is to make abroad no longer attractive to them. Let me tell you something. What they have done to that country, what they have done to the people in that country is that they have made Nigeria unattractive to anybody. Tell yourself this truth, okay? Wherever you are living outside Nigeria right now, wherever you are going through or enjoying, as you might consider yourself, your situation or your circumstances as, right? Tell me that if you have an option today to go to two countries in Africa, right? Nigeria or any other country. Be honest. And you can take your family members with you, your children, everyone. All expense paid. Be honest, though. Tell me that when you have that two options that says Nigeria, you are a Nigerian, no? Nigeria or anywhere else in Africa. Tell me you are not going to be. Let's say if this question comes to you somehow, let's say your first instinct is that, well, Nigeria will always be Nigeria, right? And because you are a Nigerian, maybe you want to see other places. But all expense paid. Go back home, take family home to go and see everyone. I mean, enjoy the serenity, break from work, no much problem. 1 month break to Nigeria with your entire family members, or to any other African country with your entire family members. What would you choose? Genuinely, 90, well, don't let me use any figure. Majority of us would rather go and see other African countries than take our family members and put them in the plane to go and see Nigeria. Be honest, though. I'm not saying there won't be anybody that will go. Let's see. We should not think everyone agrees with us that things are really that bad. Some people will agree with us, because until they go there, until they have a taste of it, until they have their own story to tell, they will never agree with you. So in that case, we shouldn't say there won't be people that want to go. There are people who want to keep Nigeria now as it is. There are people who believe that whatever is going on right now is temporary. So do you know that you can't convince them otherwise? And I'm going to advise you, don't try. The situation in Nigeria has gotten to a stage whereby now seeing is believing. Now seeing is believing stage we are now at. You don't need to tell a blind man that the market is closed. Are you with me? You don't need to. The situation that Nigeria has gotten to right now, everybody will meet his own moment of truth. That moment of truth that is so hard to take. But by the time they get there, sometimes, it may be too late. It is already too late. But it is better late than never. Okay? So the situation in Nigeria, don't try to convince some people. Don't try. Whatever you say, it's never going to make any sense. But by the time they meet their own moment of truth, some of them, they have properties in Nigeria now that they can't even go to anymore. That one, some of them are talking to me too. They say, Maiyegun, please, there's this story. You see, in Lagos, there's this Omonile, there's this man who is just trying to take over my this. I say, they are trying to take over my own land too. And they said if I come there, they will kill me. Well, they told me the same thing too. Now, if I have to go to Nigeria now, I have to be careful about my land, right? Because I can't go to the police. The police is also culpable. I can't go to the court. The court will side with the criminals, and not until you meet that your own moment of truth. Your own case may not be that you will be kidnapped. Your own case may not be that you will be robbed by armed robbers. Your case may not be that somebody will die. Your case may be that all of these things we are talking about, they are only existing in our own imagination because we don't like Nigeria. I understand. It may just be, we have had people who went back, smart people, to go and invest in agriculture. They said, Nigeria can be great. You know, all these people that speak grammar, especially our brothers who have stayed abroad for so long, everything you say is that you are exaggerating it. So they've saved money. They have been abroad for so long. They have visited Nigeria when Buhari was not in power, and they have visited many places that they felt like, man, if I go back to the States, and when I receive my 401k and blah 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 blah, and my this and that, or when I receive that, I'm just going to go and invest in agriculture. We have land. You see, this is our uncles, Some of them, they have known the truth now. Okay, I'll tell you a bit. When if you go from this and that, you just invest in land and you go into agriculture. You grow this, you can import and export. Some of them have invested that money. Now, BLLB. Some of them are struggling now. Some of them went back because no matter what you tell them about the situation and what will be the end result, they won't agree with you. Some of them are now agreeing with us. Some of them are now selling the houses they said they were investing in Nigeria. They built houses in Nigeria. They built houses in Lagos, built houses here, built houses there, bought properties here, bought properties there. So when you talk about breaking up of Nigeria, they will say you are just stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. My friend, Let us pray. You see, I understand. I like Oduduwa Republic. Those are the ones who want to be politically correct, okay? I like Oduduwa Republic. You see, Nigeria, we can do. They are just people you call Sorosoke. Stop disguising. The reason why they are talking like that is because they have houses in Lagos. Some of them are collecting rent. Now, one way or the other, some of them are now selling those properties because they can now see that, oh boy, you see this fusion where they see so, the one where I saw 20 years ago, I decided to go and put my money in Nigeria because Nigeria can be great. Our problem are the politicians. If we can do the right thing, Nigeria will be, now because he has money, he has a property in Nigeria, he has investment there, he's expecting some return or he's getting some return. I'm not joking with you. Some of you are laughing now as I'm saying this because you can relate. You know the story of one or two people that have, they have told you about their investment in Nigeria that got eventually got under. Abi, businesses that money that eventually got probably ended up considered wasted. We've had people who relocated back. They have American citizenship. They have British pali. They have Canadian pali. These are the people that always believe that being patriotic Nigerian, they have a role to play and they are playing it, which is good. But at the same time, they are ignoring. Meanwhile, they are acknowledging the failure, but they are also somehow ignoring the consequences of those failures. They didn't know that when you allow criminal politicians who you probably support here and there, when you continue to give them backing, simply because you have a plan to build house in Lagos. Oh, you have a plan to build estates. You want to buy land, you want to build estates here. You want to build, now that insecurity is enveloping everywhere, now you are now feeling like, oh boy, this investment now, what thing go happen if I can just see people who can just buy everything so I can recoup any money where I feel get and just take my money out of Nigeria. And this is the true story right now. So some of you can relate and say, I remember. Some of you can even tell me if you have also fallen victim of that too. So that's why I said, don't try to convince anybody about Nigeria. Don't try. Okay? Some of them will need to meet their moment of truth before accepting that, oh boy, no solution. No. Some of them will have to lose their life savings. Yeah, it has to take something so huge before you can then say, my brother, Nigeria don't spoil. I'll say, but not be waiting with the talk about for the past 5 years with this. I know, Maiyegun, but you know one thing. See, about 10 million naira. Something I invest, the whole thing is gone. That country is a useless. I say, Papa, why are you angry? You don't understand. I believe in that. Not be waiting with the talk to be that for the past 5 years. Whether you told us that we are just noise makers, we are just attention seekers. It don't happen to you. Okay, Maiyegun, I want you to help me share the story so that we can, wait, who you want make us share your story with? To report to who? To the police. To who? Do you think now you are realizing that there will be no police to report to, Abi? Because you are not in America. You are not in the UK. So, if you disagree with me today, of course, let them disagree with you. That is why I don't like people who are becoming so childish about this Oduduwa Republic campaign and the Biafra campaign. Some of you are being childish because, let me tell you something. People who disagree with you today, you may not know their full story. Some of them are doing so out of what they believe they are going to lose if Nigeria break up. But whether Nigeria remain, whether Nigeria break up, they are still going to lose anyway. But why are you being childish? Why are you calling them names? Why are you making it look like, you know what I'm talking about? Give them time. And when everyone tells you that, oh, they have a solution is to restructure, let's give them time. Now restructure, Yabi. Oh yeah, go and restructure. Don't argue with them. Let them attempt restructure. When they now see, restructure, this will not go let us restructure. Eh? Oh, if you don't let us restructure, we are going to break up. Are they not coming closer to you small? Eh? But if you call them names and you say you are just this, you are going to push them away. Even though last, they are going to still come around. But by then, they will be feeling like they are coming back to hostile people. Yoruba this, Igbos that, Hausa this one that. Fighting yourself and all of that over nothing is called being shy. I mean, it's called being childish. Let them disagree. Give them time. Now, what Nigeria you like, bros, no wahala. But if they call you name, call them names. If they abuse you, abuse them. Yeah, I agree with that, 100%. Okay? If they want to take you to the cleaners, enter the gutter with them. They say you can't shame the shameless, all right? If responding to them makes you comfortable, do it. But don't take it to heart. Because they will meet their own Nigeria they are talking about. When they finally meet their own Nigeria, they will be louder than you. And I don't know why people can't see that. There is no end in sight. Right? There's no end. There's nothing like maybe something is not going to change. But if you continue to say, oh, Oduduwa Republic, yeah, fine, great. If a Yoruba boy come because he's talking about Tifnumbu 2023, if you abuse him. Okay, I agree with that. But if he's coming there to sound like a broken record, trying to tell you the advantage of Tifnumbu being your president, is a Yoruba man, is a Democrat, he has an idea of how to build something, blah, 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 and all of that. No waste your time. Just say, okay. Sherifat Owoduni, thank you very much, ma, for that, your super sticker. I caught that, and thank you. Much appreciated. We have just one job, especially all of us that they can't buy. All of us that they can't give £50 to, $20 to go and disgrace our family name. Imagine, you travel abroad. Out of the whole frustration that Nigeria made you have to decide to leave, whether you left Nigeria because of education and for more opportunities, whether you left Nigeria because of lack of economic advantage, and now today you are abroad. Now Nigeria send you away. Now you are abroad. You are managing yourself. I'm not a rich guy, but guess what? I can take care of my family. I can take care of my bills. And I don't have to beg or lick anybody's asses or try to be a Mr. Nice person or trying to be that nice guy to impress anybody before I can put food on my table, because I have worked and have earned it. So are many of you watching me right now. Okay? So they know that. So it will be a shame if after all of these years, after everything everybody went through or you are going through now, after running away and escaping from Nigeria, and here you are abroad, these criminals, they are now coming here to offer you £20, to offer you $20, to go and carry flag, to go and disgrace your family, as if to say, disgracing your family name on social media, defending Nigeria and the lifeless breeding mannequin Buhari, is not enough. Now you want to put your face on video because they gave you $20. I mean, yes, they say you can't shame the shameless. Think about that. Is that not mental problem? If you ask me. You left Nigeria. No light, no electricity, no security, no job, economic in ruin, the economy in ruin, education destroyed, healthcare destroyed. The politicians who are doing that, they are flying abroad You are organizing symposium for them. You are organizing Nigerians in Washington for them. Nigerians in London meeting. Nigerians in Dublin. Nigerians in Canada. Eh? Eh? Is that not mental problem? Auntie, you are calling yourself a proud Nigerian, international advocate of your greatest Nigerian. Is that not mental problem? Eh? Now you are also organizing to pay other fellow Bele lecturers, Mumu lecturers, and the Mumu Madus abroad $20 to go and disgrace their family name. They can't buy us. They can't. Nobody's going to give me. Okay, I was to be in London today. That cost me £110 that I didn't use. Now that is gone. I will never get that back because I missed the flight. Right? Now imagine somebody giving me £75 to come and show in London that Buhari is doing a great job. Somebody give me $75 to go to London and say Buhari is doing well for a journey that will cost me minimum of more than £150. Then somebody is giving me £75, and I'm going there to go and disgrace my family name and say Nigeria is great, Nigeria will be great, enemy of Nigeria will die from abroad. Oh, patriotic Nigeria from abroad. Say that one no be mental problem. If you are doing it, maybe you don't know. Sometimes person will get mental health issue. They don't know. And in this country, it is a very, very serious, what do you call it? Issue that the government spends a lot to protect people with mental health issue. But how can you protect people suffering from Buhari titis? Buhari titis is a form of a mental disorder, whereby everything that is right, or let me say everything that is wrong, is right. It's like a was an opposite. So when you are suffering from Buhari titis, it goes beyond your brain state of mind. It's more like a spiritual. I don't know. You don't ask me to explain. Nobody can explain. How can you be living abroad where you have access to everything? Your children are going to the better schools. These are not private schools. They are public schools that gives your children better education. Not the A for apple, B for Baba, the what do you call it? They are telling them in Nigeria, showing them that Z is for zebra, but they are drawing there a danfo, a lot of miseducation and all of that. Whereby those brilliant people from Nigeria, the most they've managed to come up with, for 60 years is on how to produce and export kilishi. Your children are having access to the better education. You are having prospect for your children. Oh my Akin, you see that my first son, he wants to be a dancer and he's going to go to dancing school. We're encouraging him. And so he's a good boy, very, very, you see that my second daughter, that my second born, that one is going to be a doctor. She wants to study blah, 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 blah. And she's going to go to this Oxford University because she's going to get access, she's going to get a scholarship sponsored by blah, 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 blah. Yeah, great. Oh, that's good. You see that my last born, that one just wants to be a blogger. So he has this organization that is encouraging them and giving them this, he's going to have a free training. He's going to have this, he's going to have that. And when he's ready to set up his own media platform, the government is going to give him access to this, blah, blah, blah. You know that, right? But when they are now talking that, Bemi, my daughter, she wants to be a nurse. And she wants to, they said the school fees. You say is 300,000 naira. 300,000 because Bemi wants to be nurse. Which kind of nurse is that? Tell her to, you see, there are these people who can train her to be nurse. What is nurse? Is it not nurse from your own America? You are telling somebody in Nigeria that, well, that's good. Can't you get somebody who can train her? Is it not just nurse? Where they can do it, there is one. That one is, but that one they will just give us certificates like training. That one and a tradomedica, or nurse. It's just a form of glorification to call it nurse. It's not trado. Trado is to Yibabi. Let her go and study that so that she can be doing something. 300,000. That's a lot. Which kind, you are doing that because your own children will have access to it. You won't have to pay for it. Most of you won't have to pay for it. You know what I'm talking about, Abby. Your children will have access to this brilliant education. They have this brilliant future plan for them. Everything is all figured out. You don't have to save to give them that life. You know it. And you don't have to be rich to give them that. Abby. But the criminals who have made it a tall dream for the other children in Nigeria, you are saying they are doing well. They are doing well. So, should that one not be mental problem? Because I don't know. They say a mental problem mixed with a spiritual problem. I don't know. Some of you who are best, who are smarter, who can do researches about all these problems and all of that. You can tell us, but they have a name. It is called Buhari Protest. How can you believe in a brother and say it's working? Which kind of witchcraft be that? Nigeria is working. You are there, like me, wearing 2 clothes, 3 clothes, inside inside winter, dressing warm, whereby you know that if they can pay you the same salary they are paying you in the UK, I am lucky enough to be one of those, to be among those who actually get good pays in this country. Because you know why? Anything where they pay me for this country, they change them to Naira. And I know that I'm not the only one. Some of you are better off. You don't do this Western world for like forever. When I don't make them, I get them. But I belong to that category whereby every time I get my salary, I change them to Naira. And when I change it to Naira, I kind of find myself at the same level with whatever a state governor is paid in Nigeria. In fact, I actually earn more than a state governor in Nigeria. So personally, that makes me feel like, because one, even from that money, they would have taken everything. They've taken the tax, taken everything. When they pay me, I am still pretty much at the same par with the governor in Nigeria. So how come I will not feel good to talk about a criminal who is collecting what I'm being paid in the UK, and he also have access to collect more, which is he can steal more. He can now steal times 100 of what they are paying me in the UK. So how can you now make me feel? How do you expect me to now look at that criminal simply because he can steal more than me? Yeah, I work for my own money, every penny I work for it. Yeah, and when I change it to Naira, I'm like, I'm a rich guy in a way. I wish I am rich anyway, but in UK, when I get paid, to God be the glory. And I know that I'm not alone, okay? And I don't know about you. But when I get paid, before the end of the first week, my account is already in maybe 30 pounds or 40 pounds. I'm already like broke. But that my brokenness, I am not going to worry about my rent. I am not going to worry about any medical emergency. I'm not going to worry about my lights, I'm not going to worry about my car breaking down and not getting fixed. I'm not going to worry about anything that has to do with money. But you know one thing, I am going to be worried about one thing. The people in Nigeria are calling me for emergency. If some emergency happen, you know that kind of emergency, they will call you. And you begin to think, oh boy, who can I call now and say, make them borrow me Naira, borrow me money? Because I don't even have a Nigerian account. That's to tell you that I don't have anything to do with them per se, except for the passport that I have no choice for now. I have to hold until maybe when we get to the Dua Republic, or if I become a British citizen, which I am qualified for, and I can take that up anytime I want now. That's just on the side, right? So except for that, Africa Wahala. Meanwhile, there's this I want to touch on too. One moment. I nearly missed that. I did I miss? Okay, I didn't miss it. Okay. Chigoze, I almost missed this. Your super sticker. Thank you very much. I also want to read your super chat. Okay. Reason with logic, not emotions. One Nigeria is emotional reasoning devoid of logic. Absolutely. So thank you very much for that. It was just a simple one comment more. I would have missed that super chat. My brother there. Thank you. Okay. One moment. Well, so somebody who have that chance, and because somebody who can steal more, as I was saying, want to talk down on me and say, I have no opinion, I should shut up. Of course, I'm not going to shut up. Okay. And at this point, yeah, they might be getting away with it in Nigeria, which is fine. All right. Fine. But we shouldn't let them get away with it outside Nigeria. Okay. And you living outside Nigeria, when you look at all of these things, right, the consequences of all of these actions, which are not directly going to affect you, right? But when you remember that as much as they are not going to really affect you, but there's one thing. What if somebody calls you now? After you have figured out your plan, your budget, your money, how it's going to be, then the leftover in your bank, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, they are just there as, as your own, we call it a saving for the raining day. Call from Nigeria. That is the only worry. Every time after I get paid. After clearing Nigeria, because you know what I'm talking about, all of you know, those of you who are responsible, who are still doing enough and you have the capacity to reach back to people back home, those who rely or depend on you. After you have cleared them, everybody will make you feel like, you are a rich guy. Oh, thank you so much. All prayers, you don't collect them. Second week into the new month, you're already working again, waiting for another pay, waiting for another bill that you are going to clear. Abi? The only call, I don't know about everybody, but I'm talking about myself, and I know I'm not alone. The only call you have to worry about is, what if they call you from Nigeria? Grandma don't swallow sewing machine, or grandpa don't swallow generator, or junior don't fall over the fence, and now they said, doctor said we should pay 300,000, we should pay 150,000. Now, the one that is actually so scary is, what if they call us that Fulani men, they have taken your family member? And you know, say in Nigeria, you are living abroad. Something we do for them in Nigeria that some people don't really know. Or let me say, not everybody knows. But the people who get to take them from you, they know what that means. Do you get what I mean now? Right? They believe that if the problem come to money, there is always this member of the family that the whole family believe that if it comes to money, and we have tried everything, if we call this guy, if we call my auntie, if we call my sister in America, they don't know what you're going to do to get the money. They don't know. Nobody has to care. Whether you have to quickly go and do some quick loan. Oh, can I quickly take £1,000 loan? Some of you have good credits in your different countries, yeah? They don't know how you're going to do it, but they know that if they call you, emergency, 100,000, 200, 300, 500, 1 million, they know some of you in that kind of different families all over the world. My own family know that if the emergency is beyond 50,000, you have to wait for the end of the month. I'm not a rich guy. Do you get that now? And I'm not alone. See, everything I tell you, you know why people say I talk like them? People will tell me like, Maiyegun, why is it that everything you say, you talk like me, you everything you think or you say is pretty much like everything I want to say? It's because I am like you. Everything that happens to me, this is how I understand the world. Everything that I'm going through, when I'm enjoying something, I feel like I'm not alone. There are people who are enjoying the same thing somewhere else better. When something is not working, or when I figure something out, or I picture my own life, I feel like I am not the only person living this life. I'm not the only person who's, especially if you have been projected as a Nigerian, you know what I'm talking about. Being a Nigerian alone, it should be studied. All right, being a Nigerian and surviving as a Nigerian should be studied. So I can picture things and feel like you put yourself. I can put myself in your shoes. You can put yourself in my shoes. Okay, my family member knows that if the emergency is more than 50,000 naira, they will have to what? They will have to wait for the end of the month. If the problem is more than 500,000 naira, to God be the glory. Oh, I have never gotten to that stage yet. Oh, with the manage, we'll be poor people. With the manage small, where will they get? All right. But I'm just trying to give you the whole thing. So and every day I'm always like, hey, God, I don't want to wake up one day, and they will say, somebody in my family has been kidnapped. We need to raise money. 10 million. 10 million. 10 million. Then it don't finish. 10 million. Like, I will disgrace, like, family members will know that. So this guy don't even get money. We just say he get money. Every time he send the money, boom, it looks so plenty. The plenty money now because say your naira don't crash. But if you put out for 10 million, you go know say some of us go struggle. Now, imagine if you have to wake up and receive that news. That is also some. But apart from that, yeah, we are also doing well compared to Nigeria. So when they pay me my salary, I convert it to naira. How much is 2,000 pounds? 2,000 pounds, 1.2 million naira. That's a lot of money. How much is 2,000? How much is 3,000 pounds? 3,000 pounds. That should be 1.8 million. That's a lot of money. Baba, you cannot convince me otherwise. There no be money. But as it be money, it get levels. The problem, they say, no, they finish. And as the politicians continue to destroy that country, the problem, they escalate. Yeah? Now, the problem will escalate. As the problem, they escalate, the worst is that if Nigeria should just say, if anything should happen that will make me have to go about and say, please, I beg you in the name of God, though they have kidnapped my family member. Now 30 million they are asking for. Even some of you that are always giving me this super chat, you will realize that even if you feel my my chat begging you to help me, if you feel the super chat with 100 pounds, 100 pounds, 100 pounds, 100 pounds, 100 pounds, and drop no other comment. No, don't tell me sorry. Don't tell me God will bring them. Don't say anything. Just keep donating 100. You will realize that we will get thousands of comments to make up 30 million naira to bail my family. Shey that one no go come make me feel like say, oh boy, if Nigeria won't break now, make Nigeria break. No be me then kidnap. That's why I said don't try to convince anyone. When you see a Biafran that is telling you that Nigeria will burn, Nigeria will die, Nigeria is dead, and all of that, and you are feeling angry, auntie, are you normal? They are killing them. You are seeing the video. But in your own mind, now them cause them. Now them fuck up. Why are they protesting? What do they want to take Biafra do? What is all this thing? They just want to break Nigeria. And you are watching them. They are killing them. Then you now see a Biafran saying, Nigeria will burn if they don't let us go. Nigeria will just, you say, why do you hate Nigeria this much? Auntie, are you normal? Egbon, are you okay? So because they have not started killing your own people, because you are not Igbo or you are not Biafran, now them cause am. And you, my brother, as a Biafran, I know say everybody they para. They say in Yoruba, they say if you they cry, una go they try they see you. We know say there are people who are actually pretty much. We know that there are people who rejoice in other people's agony. But what they don't know is that in Nigeria, they have democratized injustice. They come in different batches, in different brands, in different names, by different sizes, and different time. You go get your own turn. Now, turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. So, if you are a Biafran and you see a Yoruba man mocking you, don't think all Yorubas are mocking you. Come on. You know why you shouldn't think that? That Yoruba man mocking you is doing it out of ignorance, complete stark ignorance, okay? Some of them choose to be ignorant, okay? But nevertheless, don't worry. Don't worry. They say they should kill you, right? They don't have the control of when they will kill you or who should kill you. Because you know what? The people they are wishing to continue to kill you, they will kill them too. So are you telling me that you are going to them? Some of you are also rejoicing when they said Yorubas are now refugees in Benin Republic. You see, I'm a Yoruba man. I have been talking about Kanuri, the Nupes, the Fulanis, the Hausas who have been refugees in Benin, Niger Republic, in Chad, in Mali. If you have to travel by road from these places where people have turned to refugees to where I come from, you probably will spend more than 14 hours on the road, right? That means it will take 14 hours for those who want to come and kill us, send us to refugee camp. It will take them 14 hours to drive down. So I was already screaming before they came to my land because I knew it, that it is going to be turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. Now that the turn is terrorism, it no matter where you dey, it go reach your turn. So finally, it reached our turn. I couldn't prevent it. I couldn't stop it, but I was talking about it. Now we have people who are saying, now that this is happening, we must all realize something, that even if we no agree on anything, we have something in common. A Nigeria that is put together to kill you, to kill me, either physically or otherwise. Nigeria can kill you psychologically. Many people are already dead. They are walking dead. Nigeria is not giving them any hope anymore. Before now, some people are making up hope in their own head. Oh, Nigeria, maybe in 2010, Vision 2010. Oh, maybe in the new millennium, Vision 2000. They say Vision 2000 no clear. Vision 2000 no clear. They no see where. They say, oh yeah, extend them. Vision 2010. They say, what's be Vision 2010? Vision 2010, Nigeria will be among the top 10 economy in the world. Okay. When they got to 2009, they say, oh boy, this is not clear again. Oh, we'll do Vision 2020. Another 10 years. They say, okay, oh yeah, Vision 2020. Vision 20. I said, this one clear. Millennium Development Goal. In fact, this one is very clear. With this one, oh, we say Vision 2020. When they got to 2019, by that time, Buhari don't take over. And when they got to 2019, they say, oh boy, if I say this is not clear again. In fact, it can't become so blur. We will not use 10 years anymore. We will make them 15, 20. If you ask me, like Tunde Bakare said, God told him that Buhari was coming to come and stabilize Nigeria. Now, vision. If you go to their churches, they are seeing visions. Do you get that now? They say, we'll do 2030. No, not do 2030. 2030 no clear. 2030 no clear. By the time Buhari finish, we'll do 2035. 2035. Nobody go believe our vision anyway, but just say 2035. Nigeria will have electricity. Nigerian children will have the best education. Nigerians will have best road. Nigerians will have good everything. By the grace of God. Because they have to use God. Because say, the way they programmed everybody there is that if you don't add God, that is why you are failing. It's because we are not involving God. How can you see vision without God? Even pastor, when they see vision, they don't see clearly. Oh, now jobbing. Oh, now scam. Many people are already walking dead. They don't get hope. Say, Baba, wait, Baba, how come now? Why is you see, I was in Nigeria in 2018, okay? In 2018 for my mom's burial. It was December. The period that everybody should be happy, Christmas coming, everything, all of that. We'll be sharing gifts. Everybody will be meeting family and all of that. Nigeria, happy people. They said Nigerian people are happy people. And I got to Nigeria. One thing is this. If you don't leave Nigeria, I'm not talking about leaving Nigeria for holiday. This one you go, you know what I mean? This one that you go for 2 weeks holiday to London, take pictures, do all of that, and do everything. Obey traffic lights. When you see traffic lights, you obey traffic lights. When you see where they say one way, you pass one way. Where they say everybody stay on the queue, you stay on the queue. Where they say don't litter the road, you don't litter the road. 2 weeks so. But when you get back to Nigeria, you go back to the you reformat yourself back to the old mode. Yeah, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about if you leave Nigeria and by any means live outside Nigeria for a whole year and go back to Nigeria, you will. I don't know if you have noticed this. If you pay attention, you realize that now everybody they frown in Nigeria. Like if you look at people's faces, when they are not talking or gisting or laughing, when they are just sitting down there and listening to you, or you see them in the bus, or you are walking with them on the street, when you look at their faces, I don't know, including your friends, my friends and everybody, their faces are solid, hard. And you'll be wondering, about smile now. So, bros, are you okay? Is everything okay? They'll say, yeah, I'm fine, sir. I'm fine, sir. Then they'll try to put up this little smile, but immediately they'll go back again. And the whole face will just be like, and you're like, wait, why is everybody so serious? Why is everybody so angry? Do you get that now? Why are they angry? It's because there is no hope, no real hope. In Nigeria, if you are just suddenly just happy, laughing, they say, what did they make you happy? Have you noticed that too? If you walk into a house, if you walk into the room, and you started laughing like, hey, hey. Immediately people will just be like, so, what is it? What is funny? Why? Like they want to know what is making you happy? Instead of saying, what happened? No, like smile and face and hey, tell me, what's the news? They will be like, say, I just received a call. I just received a call from my boyfriend. I don't know how to do that easy now. You know that kind. So is it because they will say, Baba, no joy. They say, Baba, I don't get joy. People will be telling you, they will say, Baba, why everybody know they smile? They say, what did they want smile about? Smile about what? Waiting day funny. You see the people, they say, do I look funny? People will be asking you like, do I look funny to you? Why, what is funny? It's like when they say something and you're like, say, why do I look funny to you? All of a sudden they will become angry. What is funny? I say, Baba, sorry now. Sorry, sir. That's another one. Because you are like, they get angry easily because Nigeria no give them any joy. And when you look at them, Nigeria is a country where people want to believe that it go better. They don't get the dates. Nobody they ask for the dates. It go better. See, Baba, it go better. When you meet the educated ones, they will say, my brother, it is well. Say, but Baba, you know well now. Me and you just talk about 30 minutes now. We're talking about why everything no well. How come you tell me, say, my brother, it is well. It is well in Jesus' name. All these things are called coping mechanism. Okay? Coping mechanism. Because Nigeria is not giving them any hope. Okay? But when you see people who are trying to talk politically, to want to be politically correct, let us pray for our leaders. Let us wish them well. If they succeed, we succeed. Now, scam. And I'm glad that many people know that it's a scam. When they tell you that, let us pray. If you are looking for people who pray the most in the whole world, Nigeria are number one. Nigeria pray to God to the point that when you look at the country with the highest number of people visiting holy lands on pilgrimage to go and talk to God, Nigerians, they love God so they have more churches than factories. Do you get that now? They have more bigger churches, bigger mosques, national mosque, this mosque. They will be telling you, this mosque we are building in Ojuelegba, it is the biggest mosque in the whole of West Africa. This is the same mosque they have in Medina, where Anabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he chopped Fura di Nunu when he was coming back from the mountain. So you see, this mosque is a symbol of our prophet Prophet Muhammad. They turn it into something that, but yet when it is time to go and they are not satisfied though. They are not satisfied. They will still say, I still need to go to that Mecca. I need to go and see Muhammad. I need to go and see Kaaba, Ile-Oluwa. Because when they say anything you say in that place, any prayer you say in that place, it will come to pass. Some will say, we need to build the biggest auditorium. You see that biggest my God is an abundance God, and there's abundance God of abundance of wealth. He said, I will build my house on the rock where no falsehood will be able to destroy. They are talking about big auditorium with 10,000 people to come in and drop offerings. So that's how close we are to God. So don't say it is well in the name of God. It is a scam. Because that God you are talking about, nobody knows that God more than Nigerians who are in Nigeria. We know God so much that we are number one people in the whole world who visit God houses all over. In Israel, we go to Jerusalem. Jerusalem. You go to Jerusalem to go and see where Jesus Christ left the tomb. Because you know that when you go to that where Jesus Christ left the tomb, where he died and he rise. Today is actually Jesus' day that Jesus rise. So happy Easter, by the way. So Nigerians believe that so much, and there's nothing wrong in that, okay? The only thing that is wrong is that they have made you to link that expectation of that God to what your politicians should do. That's what I'm trying to say. There's nothing wrong in you believing in your different religion, be faithful to your religion. I mean, like, it's a good thing, okay, to relate with God. But I'm only trying to tell you that when they now said the politicians who can't build hospitals, who refuse to build schools, refuse to pay doctors, refuse to build roads, refuse to fund the security agents. Now that there is insecurity in the country, the same politicians, they are putting money into sending people to Mecca, sending people to Jerusalem to go and help them talk to God. They are now sponsoring the likes of Tunde Bakaru, sponsoring the likes of Babajio, because it's a business enterprise. Everybody is working hand in hand. You rub my back, I rub your back. If you want to continue to reap the sheepies, then you have to continue to tell them that they have to obey us and they must believe in God. We must all believe in God because God can do anything. There's nothing that God cannot do. Don't ever ask a question. Just believe because God can do anything and everything. Now scam, because if they tell you it's about God, no, if God truly is listening to Nigerians, If there is that God that is listening to your prayers, so God should not be listening to any other country. God should be listening to Nigerians only. With the level of, we are exporting religion. Are you joking? Eh? To let you know how close we are to God, we are exporting religion. Go everywhere. The people don't leave us alone. No. They said they are preaching salvation to us. So salvation, which is to say you have to be honest, you have to be truthful, you have to be sincere, you have to believe and trust in God, and you have to do everything which is good. That is what the law says here. Oh. The law says you have to do everything legitimately. If you run foul of the law, now here then go punish you. No be here, no be thereafter or life after. These people chase us down abroad. And so many people can tell you their stories, how they have also, how they have fallen victim of these fraudulent criminals who are using God to tell you that, don't do anything about your politicians. That not all of them, by the way, because we should not generalize. Biggie, should I pronounce that? Big Donald? Okay, yeah, Big Donald Entertainment from Canada. Thanks for your own super sticker there. I got that. Thank you very much for that. I think I got another one from Nobody. Nobody. So, my dear brother, Nobody, honorable brother or sister, Nobody, I'll read your super chat. Buhari must go protest tomorrow. Abbey Lodge, which is the postcode, which is Northwest 8, NW8. For those of you in London tomorrow, I'm working tomorrow. I'm working day after tomorrow, but I'm not working on Wednesday. I'm not working on Thursday. I may actually find myself in London myself this week. Maybe not just go on the plane anymore, just go on the train. But I will work something out, and I will likely join you. And if I'm going to join you, I'll tell you. I'm off for 2 days. Off work for 2 days means even if I run late to get my train or or flight, I can always catch up and I can always sleep in London and come back to Glasgow the following day. So sure, the protests continue every day until Buhari is back to Nigeria. Do you get that now? Until Buhari is back to Nigeria. So tomorrow, they are back in London as we speak. So it is all on us now to continue to push. Let us all agree that since they can't help and they can't continue to use religion to hold us, especially all of us who have seen beyond all these religious gimmicks and tactics and lies, right? We should not keep quiet. We should not give room to for any kind of division. Some of them are things we are creating ourselves. The people back home are living through a phase that until they meet their own moment, when I say get to that their own moment, the moment they are going to also find out that you are right to ask for Biafra, the moment they are also going to find out that it is a good thing to ask for Oduduwa Republic, it is a good thing to break up Nigeria to save lives, until they arrive at that moment, right? And we continue to remind them. We are doing a great job, honestly speaking, all of us doing this, trying to remind the people why Nigeria is not working, what should be done and undone and all of that. We are doing a great work in Nigeria today and also all over the world. The whole world knows that Nigeria is getting to a stage that Nigeria may break up. That is all thanks to all of us who never keep quiet. Our Biafran brothers, the IPOB members, and the Oduduwan champion campaigners, everyone, the revolution now, promoters and campaigners, the Buhari, everyone who is standing up for everything about Nigeria. The effort is making everybody know that something needs to be done. Something must be done. So, but all the number that is needed to get things done, you may not get that number now. Some of them, in fact, you know one thing, let me break your heart a bit. We might be doing so well now, and we have to continue. But you see, this year, the likes of Tifnumbu and Co., they are spending a lot of money. They are spending lot of money, especially in Yoruba land. to make sure that they keep the momentum, they keep the control, so that when they call out for people to come out and campaign, they will still see the large number of people turning out, okay, to tell us that whatever we are doing is just attention seeking. It's nothing. You are still going to see them call out and spend a lot of money to organize an election campaign in the eastern part of Nigeria, in Biafra land. They are doing all of that to tell you that, oh, shut up, you are just making noise. Nigeria is not going to break up. They will spend a lot to prove that. But one thing I want you to be very sure of is this. It is becoming so much difficult every day for them, like to keep the people and continue to control them. Every day it is becoming difficult and difficult. And you know why? Because they need the media to keep the control. They need the church. They need the mosque. They need the traditional institutions. They need so many, so many organizations like Yalojazo, the transporters. So they have money they put into them to make sure they continue to rally their base. That base is the people they have, deprived of good life, deprived of even life, the right to life, right? So the media they always used to control that, we have taken over that already. Are you with me? All of us telling the Nigerians that Nigeria won't work if they continue to back these criminals. It is more or less that they are signing their own They are signing their own death warrants. It may look like it's not working. It may look like they still want to conduct election. It may look like they are going about like nothing is going on. It may look like they are unstoppable. But you are wrong if you believe that. Okay? You see this whole thing they are putting, all this show they are putting up, it is costing them more than it would have cost them if we have not started all our advocacy, exposing them. So it's becoming more expensive every day for them to maintain those appearances. Are you with me? It is becoming more expensive to do it. Now, it is going to become more expensive to get people to attend those things if we continue to hammer it, tell the people. It may look like it's not working. You have no idea. It is working. We have taken over the media. Now, the religious platform that they are using to preach lies, to give people false hope, to tell them that God told them Nigeria will work. God told them that when somebody become president, Nigeria will be fixed. God told them blah, 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 blah. Now, we are using our media, the social media, to break that chain now as well. People are now separating what their pastors say to them to what they think is right. They are no longer linking what their pastors say or associating everything their pastors say to what God says anymore. That's the war we are winning. We are winning a war of re-education, re-educating the people. You see, if you want to win any war, educate the people. When the people know why they are fighting it, they will go far than you can even imagine. So the likes of Tifnumbu, the likes of Aregbe Mugbo, the Kenneth Shatabandu fake Pastor Ruga, who else? All the rest of them who are jumping up and down about 2023, they may be bragging. They may be, they may be throwing their weight around. Make it look like they can do anything. My brothers and sisters, you have no idea what these guys are going through, trying to maintain and maintain control. But if you don't give them any breathing space, if we don't give them any peace, eventually they will fall, they will crack, and they will crash. You don't believe me? Give it time. My person, nobody. Honorable, distinguished nobody. You have also done it again. Another super chat. Buhari must go protest tomorrow. Abbey Lodge, NW 8. So you know where that is. Please give it a follow-up, okay? That is that from my honorable Mr. In fact, I'm going to leave it on for about 2-3 minutes before we let that go. For everyone who is going on. That Maiyegun didn't come to London today. People know that Maiyegun's presence is just +1 to everybody who is already who made up their mind to go there. There are people who are still going. Eh? The plan is that if Buhari stay in London for that 2 weeks, they said he's going to stay. Forget it. He's never going to have peace. And if those in Nigeria who are also giving him sleepless nights, Omoyele Sowore, our own vintage Omoyele Sowore, is making it a hell for him. They are trying to figure out what they are going to do to him. They don't know. Do you get that now? So everybody making it uncomfortable for them be our person. No, they hate them. No, they judge them. Don't put them on that. Don't sit on that judgment table and see who is doing it better, who is not doing it better. Don't be like those childish people who have no clue, complete understanding of exactly what is going on. They're enjoying the fantasy. We are going to shoot. Well, come on, calm down. People are already shooting. So you don't tell us that we have to go and shoot again. People they are already doing it. Don't you know that it's been 3 days now? Nigerian Army versus the ESN in Enugu. Do you think that is just like they are doing a picnic dance? We know. But at the same time, don't judge people. Don't sit down on that judgment table and start giving judgment like they are not doing it right. Or these ones are doing it better. I prefer this person. I prefer that person. Do what you think you can. The people who are going everywhere, well, I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked. DT, I'm glad you asked that question. I was going to talk about it, but I'm coming to the end of the broadcast anyway, but I'm going to talk about it now. In their own way, like I said, they have the way they have structured the system. They call themselves the elite, right? The elite, the criminals who are benefiting from the rot in Nigeria, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba. See, all of them, they believe that this is just a phase. Another person go be president. People go still die. Nothing will happen. So, Gumi, the national coordinator for the the Banditry Republic of Nigeria, or the Bandit Republic of Nigeria, Gumi, the national coordinator for banditry, compensation, and amnesty for terrorists. He was in Abeokuta to go and see Obasanjo. Obasanjo opened his door for him. Somebody that they should put in jail. Obasanjo opened his door. And when they had a conversation, maybe their media, because they are spending a lot of money, you may not know, they are spending a lot of money on media in Nigeria. All their media houses, they are sharing news and stories, misleading stories that continue to mislead people, to continue to make people believe in all these jargons anyway. Their media report said, when Gumi met Obasanjo, they agreed that it is a good thing for Nigerian government to give amnesty to the terrorists who have killed, kidnapped, raped women, and destroyed lives. They should give them amnesty. Obasanjo, they said after Gumi met Obasanjo, Obasanjo also agreed with Gumi. Somebody said, na Fulani, na Fulani voodoo, they work. Please, save me that, okay? The system is already a voodoo system. Everyone is already bewitched. Now, people way normal for Niger, they know many. And those who are normal for Niger, they are the majority who have been bewitched are now calling mad people. Do you get that now? So, Obasanjo, the same Obasanjo that, that leveled Odi in Bayelsa, simply because some OD youths who call themselves OD agitators as well, right? They said they were kidnapping expatriates, the expatriates working in the oil field in Niger Delta. That these youths were kidnapping them and collecting ransom. And they were also engaging with the police in gun battle. So Obasanjo decided to go there, and Obasanjo gave them ultimatum that they should surrender or they will be arrested. Obasanjo government to send the police to go there and arrest them. And before you know it, they said, oh, the youth, they shot and killed they shot and killed the policemen and soldiers that Obasanjo sent. Do you know what happened after that? Obasanjo leveled down the entire community. Some of you have heard the story. And if you remember this guy, Timaya's song, them born them mama, born them papa, born them mama, you know that song, remind me. I'm going to try and remember that song. That song was sung by Timaya after Obasanjo leveled down OD. You know what Obasanjo did? He just brought in like more than 5,000 soldiers, all armed with one command only. They should shoot anything that move in OD. Because some youth, they shot and killed policemen and soldiers, right? In the Obasanjo time, they killed over 3,200 human beings, including women and children. Those who could escape, they escaped through the canoe into the creek, into the IC. Those are the people who escaped. Obasanjo, the same Obasanjo, sat down with Sheikh Gumi, who is negotiating for amnesty for terrorists who have kidnapped and killed. They have killed soldiers. As we speak, even just 4 days ago, the news said they killed more than 14 soldiers. So the same Obasanjo, the Nigerian media is now telling us that Obasanjo said these criminals, after he met with Gumi, the Nigeria should give them amnesty for those who embrace amnesty. So listen to this. What Obasanjo is saying is that all those who died as soldiers, all those who died as policemen, in this year alone, the Boko Haram in Nigeria, the Fulani bandits in Nigeria, in 2021 alone, January to April, now, they have killed over 400 security agents, be it policemen, be it NSCDC, the civil defense, be it anything force, terrorists have killed over 400 in between January and April alone. And we still have 8 months to go. Now, Obasanjo met that Gumi. Gumi wants amnesty for terrorists who have repented. In Zamfara state, the governor of Zamfara, Matawale, he publicly came out and he said, giving amnesty to bandits was the right thing to do. And he has no regret about it. They called them repentant terrorists. These were bandits, the same bandits that kidnapped school children. And they are currently keeping 39 college school children from Kaduna, right? They are keeping them in bondage right now. Nobody is able to release them, right? So, Matawale in Zamfara gave them money, gave them vehicles, and he also gave them immunity from prosecution. No charges, no appearance in court, just amnesty. Now, in Zamfara state, just 2 days ago, among those people they have killed, they continue to kill and kidnap every day. The government of Zamfara said they have spent, man, Nigeria is a joke. They said they have spent so far 950 million naira to pay the repentant terrorists in Zamfara state. Now they are tired. They said the killings hasn't stopped. The kidnappings does not stop. Now, 2 days, just yesterday, the news said the Fulani bandits, they killed the Miyetti Allah leader. Do you know who the Miyetti Allahs are? Miyetti Allah are the influential Fulani others. They call them the Cattle Others Association of Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. The Miyetti Allah. They represent the Fulani bandits. They represent the Fulani AK-47 carrying Fulani killers in every part of Nigeria. They are called Miyetti Allah. They are so influential that They have threatened state governors. They have threatened, the Yoruba people. They have threatened the Igbo people. They have threatened a state governor in Benue. They have threatened everyone that is against a Fulani Asman carrying AK-47 to farm. This Miyetiala, who are now everywhere. They are now contractors. They are now security experts. They are now this and that in Nigeria, okay? 2 days ago or yesterday, Fulani Bandi in Zamfara, they killed 2 of them, their leaders. So when I told you that insecurity and injustice in Nigeria is democratized, now everybody go get your own share. If you never get one now, just wait for your turn. One Nigeria be no wahala. Now you go come back and you go change music when the gbedu enter body. Do you understand that now? So the governor of Zamfara, who few days or few weeks ago was everywhere telling us why it is a good idea to pay terrorists, to rehabilitate them, to give them money because they have repented. He is now coming out to say, if you not come out and hand over your gun, we are just going to let the military kill you because he has no solution. You don't pay terrorists. You don't put a cobra, a baby cobra. You don't put a baby cobra under your agbada. And you put the baby cobra under your agbada. And once in a while, you put the baby cobra out. You can't feed them flower, roses. You can't spray them perfume. You can't do some jerry coil for the snake because it's a baby snake. Abi, because you think you can control it. If the baby snake want to say he won't bite you, waiting won't bite self, you go just choke him, you go strangulate him. That is what you are doing when you pay terrorists. A snake, you see, snake picking, na snake. As they say, dog picking, na dog. Dog will not give birth to a sheep. Goat, or let me say snake, will not give birth to a goat. That you have a baby snake that will strike you and then sting you, and in agony you are going to die, foaming in the mouth, regretting, why did I keep a baby cobra under my agbada? So don't worry. It is called democratization of injustice. Whether you support it, whether you don't support it, now everybody go get in own share. Now turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. So they were paying them, even Buhari, secretly. Are you with me? Secretly, they were releasing terrorists. They called them rehabilitated terrorists. Now, 6 years down the road, they have released over 6,000 repentant terrorists. Yet, school children are still being kidnapped. Soldiers are still being killed. Government officials are still being targeted. Civilians are still being kidnapped. And now, it is no longer the northern Nigeria problem. It has become the entire country problem. So if anybody tell you, say, make you manage, they are only telling you to wait to die. Do you understand that now? Just give them time. There's no rush. So if you can make them uncomfortable, join those who can, because we don't know how long we have. And then I hope that you play your own part when that time comes. I am playing my own part, and I hope you play yours. Make them uncomfortable. It is the smallest we can do, because we can't change them. We can't elect them. We can't do anything. The people they are controlling, they have withdrawn them so much. They have weaponized poverty. They have incapacitated them so bad that we can't make up the number to get rid of them. But one thing is this: don't make them comfortable. I'm begging you. Please don't. If Obasanjo says they should give them amnesty, Obasanjo is one of the failed leaders of Nigeria. He is a Yoruba man. Obasanjo, you see, in life, they say, if you like, do good. If you like, do bad. Anything where you do, you will always get your reward, whether not now or later. Do you understand that now? So if you do good, if you do good, people will use you as a good example. They will say, why can't you be like that Maiyegun? Look at that Maiyegun. Why don't you be like Maiyegun? Oh, I would like to be like Maiyegun. Look at Maiyegun. Very, very lovely guy. I'm actually a lovely guy, by the way, like for real. It's just that I don't have respect for criminals and I don't know how to pretend about it. Okay. I was raised well. I was raised to respect people who earn that respect. Okay. I wasn't raised to to lick asses. Okay. I wasn't raised to be somebody, somebody who freaks out because some people have this weight or personality to throw around. I'm sorry. I am not, I wasn't raised that way. But I'm actually a nice guy, very respectful guy. I respect people a lot. But I don't like respecting criminals. I don't like respecting killers. I don't like respecting thieves. It doesn't matter how rich they are. It doesn't matter how educated they are. It doesn't matter how old they are. I am just not kind of, I don't know how to do it. I know. I just don't know how to do it. Do you get that now? So we don't respect criminals in a way. And then I don't expect you to respect criminals, okay? But nevertheless, you can use me as a good example. I'm a good example of what a son should be or what a father should be. I actually mean that, by the way. And I know that some of you know that I mean that. I do. I'm a very good father. I'm a very good, a very good partner, husband. And I'm a very, very good person. Very good person. But I have earned it. So you can use me as a good example. If you be bad person, it is also good. They can use you as an example of a bad thing. That is exactly what Obasanjo is. When they tell you that a Yoruba man should be president and it will make Nigeria better and it will make Yoruba land better, they are about to scam you. Obasanjo is an old man now. He is a failed leader too. He had the opportunity of putting Nigeria, he had the opportunity of putting Nigeria on the right track. But he sold it for his own selfish interest. So that he could have his Obasanjo farm, he could have all the influence, he could have this international figure, he could have all of that and everything. But at the end of the day, Yoruba land is now poorer. Yorubas are poorer in Nigeria. Now, Yorubas are not safe in Nigeria. Do you get that now? Courtesy because the likes of Obasanjo, they failed to do the right thing. Now, that same Obasanjo cannot advise. Now, if they now say Tinubu is coming to do something for you, should you believe them? Genuinely, simply because they say, oh, Tinubu is a Yoruba man, he's going to come back and make Nigeria great, he's going to come back and protect Yoruba land. Would you believe him? Or would you believe them? If you believe them, now him be saying your mumu never do. Okay? And I don't think you should continue to be mumu if you know the truth. It will be your choice. I wanted to take call tonight, but I can't. I'm going to round up tonight. This video is a long video. If you are just joining me, don't worry yourself, okay? The video is going to be cut into 2 or 3 parts. It's going to be premiered. So everyone who sees my premiere video, they are not really live videos. So if you miss any of my broadcasts, you can watch them again. But by then, they would have been cut into different parts, maybe 2 or 3. So 30 minutes, or 40 minutes, 50. You know what I'm talking about? So if you miss my videos, you can watch them again. Okay? Rather, if you miss if you miss the live video, you can watch them again, or you watch them in parts. Watch them in premiere, rather. Then subscribe. That's so important. Some of you are very much stingy with using the thumb under this video. You should not always do like that. No, they do like that, eh? Pure. Yeah. After this, just leave the chat room. Go under the video. You will see the thumb up there, right? Just click it. I'm not saying you should type it in the comments. Leave the comments. Go under this video. You'll see it there. Eh? Tap it. Like. Thumb up. If you enjoy your time with me tonight. And then if you didn't enjoy it, but you still spend your time with me, you can give me a thumb down. It is called engagement, engaging with the broadcast. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, or maybe you should check. If you haven't subscribed right now, you can also subscribe on Maiyegun's Diary so that you won't miss anything. And if you have also subscribed and you haven't really checked if you set your notification, the reason why you don't get to know when Maiyegun is live is because maybe you didn't set the notification as all notifications. Do that and you won't miss anything. I'm going to see you some other time. And to everyone who is going to go to London tomorrow, well done. You are doing the Lord's work. And those who are going to go after tomorrow and those who are going to go every day until Buhari is flushed out of London, that is well done. You are doing well. And then you are doing the Lord's work, okay? And God, the Lord that you believe in, everything you believe in, what? Will replenish you, will energize you, will make you whole, and will continue to keep you whole, to continue to demand for what is right in your own little space, wherever you find yourself. Continue. I am with you. I will see you again next time. Until then, stay safe and good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé.
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Kíkó nìna kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni.